Dagger combo points. By hitting enemies, you will gain combo points. 6 max. Full combo. Dagger abilities other than stealth gain various bonuses by consuming combo points. A flurry of 7 rapid slash attacks alternating between your main and offhand dagger. Main hand 4 hits to do 40% weapon damage. Offhand 3 hits do 20% weapon damage. Activating this ability consumes all available combo points. Do 5% more base damage per combo point consumed. Full combo bonus hits with the main hand dagger. Apply a stack of Scoundrel's Venom that does 5% weapon damage per second for 6 seconds. Rolling momentum. Gain 20% move speed after frenzied slashes ends. Bolstered confidence. If you hit a target with frenzied slashes 5 or more times, your next ability within 10 seconds does 25% more base damage. Wait, there's a new quest. Double neck stab. Leap forward, leap toward your opponent and stab down, aiming for weak spot, dealing 106% weapon damage. Activating this ability consumes all available combo points. Do 5% more base damage per combo point consumed. Full combo bonus. This attack has 100% critical hit chance. Big finish. Gain 5% more base damage per combo point consumed. If hit a nerve, inflicts weaken, reducing your target's base damage by 15%. Deadly rhythm, 5% cooldown reduction per combo point consumed. Thrusting slice, dash forward, slashing your opponents as you move by them, dealing 100% weapon damage. This can be repeated if you hit an enemy and have 3 combo points available to consume. Speedy maneuver, hitting an enemy lowers the cooldowns of other abilities by 5%. Limit 1 time per activation. Slick moves, reduce combo points consumed per extra activation from 3 to 2. Daring strikes, critical hit chance increased by 10% when using daggers. Critical speed on critical, gain 20% haste for 2 seconds. Sweat it out, hitting with a heavy attack. Hitting with a heavy attack removes 1 damage over time effect for yourself. Gritty combo, if you hit an enemy with an ability while at full combo points, you gain 30% stamina regen for 3 seconds. If you hit with an ability without full combo points, gain grit on basic attacks for 10 seconds or until you use an ability. Empowering thrusts, hitting with heavy attacks adds a stack of 10% of power for 5 seconds. Venomous advantage, deal 10% more base damage to targets inflicted with Scoundrel's Venom. Debilitating finisher, hitting an enemy with the final attack in the light attack chain will apply an effect based on your equip load. A light and medium, 15% weaken for 6 seconds. Heavy, rend, reducing target's armor by 15% for 6 seconds. Cruel momentum, hitting targets that are inflicted with Scoundrel's Venom with light attacks lowers the cooldown of dagger abilities by 2%. Yeah, it scales with Dex is S and Strength is E. Stealth. Enter a state of stealth that makes it harder for enemies to see you. Duration when used out of combat is 30 seconds. Duration when used in combat is 6 seconds. Move speed while stealth is active is based on equip load. In combat stealth, move speed is slower for all equip loads. Attacking enemies from stealth applies surprise status to your targets. Upgrades to this ability give you bonuses when attacking surprised targets. The Shocker, 100% critical hit chance when attacking from stealth and hitting a surprise target with dagger attacks applies 15% slow for 2 seconds. Super surprise status lasts 4 seconds longer. Basic attacks do 10% more base damage to surprise targets. Dirtier fighting. Daggers attacks that hit a surprise target apply a stack of disease, reducing income and healing by 3% that lasts for 5 seconds, max 5 stacks. In combat, stealth speed penalty no longer applies when within 8 meters of an enemy. Crippling sling. Throw a dagger that deals 150% more weapon damage. Applies slow if you hit for stealth or hit from behind. This can be repeated if you have 3 combo points available to consume. Throws before bros. Reduce combo points consumed per extra use from 3 to 2. No escape. Increase the duration of crippling sling slow by 2 seconds. Venomous delivery. Crippling sling now inflicts scoundrel's venom to targets, dealing 5% weapon damage per second for 6 seconds. Ambush. A low double slash that does 150% weapon damage and roots your target if you hit from behind or from stealth. Activating this ability consumes all available combo points, do 5% more base damage per combo point consumed, full combo points. Applies a root without needing to hit from behind or from stealth. Dirty wounds. Ambush inflicts disease, reducing income and healing by 30% and outgoing healing by 15% for 10 seconds. Chipping away. Hitting enemies rooted by ambush or that have already ren stacks from this upgrade will add a ren stack that lasts 3 seconds. Each stack lowers armor by 2%, refreshes on hit, max 10 stacks. Numbing strike. After ambush's root expires, the target is inflicted by 30% slow for 3 seconds. Empowered initiation. If you haven't hit an enemy for 10 seconds, gain 15% empower for 3 seconds when you hit an enemy. Maiming initiation. When hitting an enemy you haven't hit in the last 10 seconds, do 20% increased base damage. Apply sluggish for 2 seconds, preventing the target from dodging for the duration or until an enemy. I don't think that's finished. The brogue code. Yo, what? Hitting an enemy in the back grants regeneration of 1.5% of your base health every second for 10% seconds. What the f? They definitely just do this shit. No witnesses. If only one enemy is within 5 meters, deal 5% increased base damage. If no allies are within 5 meters, deal 5% increased base damage. Sleight of hand. Heavy attacks now gain 2 combo points if the attack is not blocked. Tuckered out. Heavy attacks apply exhaust, reducing the target's stamina regenerate by 15% for 5 seconds. Extra assassin knee. Plus 20% increased base damage to targets affected by a dagger's root or slow for 5 seconds after using an ability. Gain 20% haste when facing an enemy. Damn, dude. You're gonna be able to chase people down. Alright, I need to... edit it.